Show starts now. Tracking Idalia.
Hi, everybody. Good morning to you. It certainly is good to see you on this special edition of Good Day Orlando as we continue to cover Hurricane Idalia. Thank you so much for trusting Fox 35 as we monitor the movements of this hurricane. We do want to let you know that it made landfall just about 7:40 this morning. I'm Danielle Knox.
And I'm Amy Caulfield. So our storm team of meteorologists, they have been working around the clock this morning, and Jamie and Allison are standing by. So we know this storm sped up to a powerful Cat 4, and then just as it made landfall, kind of slowed down just a bit.
Yeah, and landfall strike 7:45 a.m. here, and that occurred in Keaton Beach, Florida. Allison.
That's exactly right, with 125-mile-per-hour sustained winds. So you can only imagine what the gusts were as it was making landfall and the surrounding areas. So the sun is up, and Jamie has some really great video, live pictures to show us of some areas up and down the Gulf Coast of Florida.
Yeah, Appalachia Bay right now. So here is the hurricane, and you can see the eye right there. Now this will make progress into southern Georgia. So Valdosta and as far northwest as Albany are going to pick up some pretty heavy rain bands here. It's still remaining a formidable hurricane as it crosses over our panhandle, the I-10 corridor, and works into the southern edge of Georgia. Right now we got live looks here for you, showing Wakulla County here, and you can see that wind is still howling out there. The dock's going wild and still water surging on in. This channel marker right here, the water, as I checked this just before sunrise, was way down here, so you can see there's been a sharp rise in water. I know that's minuscule, and I apologize, but I can see it pretty good here on the big wall. That shows that rise in water there. Also on the screen here next to me, again, some local conditions here showing what's occurring across the viewing area. Right now, we got a look here at our Fox 35 Storm Tracker radar. Bands of rain continue filtering on through. Those of you out of Ponce Inlet, New Smyrna Beach, Edgewater, over to Oak Hill, looks like we'll see this next round moving in your direction. We'll be at the NSB Airport 9 minutes, Edgewater about 12 minutes, Smyrna Dunes Park give it about 13 minutes, moving very, very quickly to the northeast at over 50 miles per hour. Also of note now, northeast movement at 67 miles per hour. For the action right now over in St. Cloud, will be there in about 6 minutes. Out to Fells Cove, 11 minutes. In the Bithlo area, 26 minutes. Very heavy rain. East Lake Toho, looks like 192 in the Florida Turnpike, right at the merger there as you work your way in the Kissimmee. It's a little bit lighter, so you're getting cleared out there. Also out at Toho to Southport, everything moving this way. So if you are out at Lake Nona High School within that vicinity and along the beach line, 528, you are just downwind from this. This is moving your way. Bellevue, as we look at Marion County. Ocala, finally a little dry spell for y'all there. The Villages to Fruitland Park and Leesburg, just some scattered rain through Coleman, Bushnell, and up into, again, the Bellevue area as you work up I-75. Looking back out toward the south and west, Allison and I watching very closely. We've got a little bit of kinking in this little line here, almost kind of kidney bean shaped in a few of these images, showing us some rotation possible. So what has started down southwest of Orlando, Polk County, has moved up into our viewership and has formed tornadoes. We had 2 active warnings earlier for Orange and Seminole County. So we got to keep our eyes on the prize, Allison, so to speak, watching this closely now as we work on through the next couple hours here on an extended version of Good Day Orlando. We're tracking for everybody. Over to you.
And Jamie, we actually could be seeing some power outages right now. Most of them are happening up in the Big Bend of Florida. If you can imagine, that's where we are seeing some of the strongest winds at the moment. So more than 10,000 folks out of power just south of Tallahassee, and it looks like up near Tallahassee as well, about 7,000 near the location of that landfall, and we have 8,500 a little bit closer to the Orlando metro. So as we continue to monitor, very strong winds, saturated ground could cause topped over trees as well as those downed power lines. Current wind gusts at 44 miles per hour in Bushnell, 43 in Ocala, and closer to that 20 if not 30 mile per hour mark from Titusville. But things are going to continue to pick up as we head into the next few hours. We're going to be seeing widespread wind gusts at 45 miles per hour plus as we head into your 11 o'clock hour. Yes, the center of Idalia is going to continue to move off to the north and east, but those outer rain bands will be streaming across the state. It's not till after 3-4 o'clock that wind is really going to start to ease up across the viewing area, back down to about 20 and 30 mile per hour gusts, meaning sustained winds likely even lower. But this is something that we're going to continue to monitor for you all morning long and bring you live pictures from across the state so you know what conditions look like near and far